How to start dropshipping in 2023 for beginners. In this step-by-step tutorial, let's see how we can do this. Welcome to Express, guys. My name is Steven. In this tutorial, let's take a look into how we can make some dropshipping for beginners. So you don't have to worry about if you don't have any kind of exercise here. I'm going to be showing you what I can do to help you get started through. So first of all, you wanted to locate what is the actual store, what is the actual field e-commerce store that you wanted to use for making some drop shipping. What I can totally suggest to you is to use the one that has more third parties available inside the actual e-commerce. And for that, I use Shopify. Now, why do I use Shopify? Because Shopify has a lot, but really a lot of stuff that we can use for free, speaking about drop shipping. And we are only paying for the actual maintenance of our actual website. So I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description, because with that link, you can have a trial of 3 days. And later on, you might be having whatever plan you chose for the next 3 months by only paying just $1. So with the next 3 months, you can figure out if this one is working for you, and then later on you can try to just throw the towel or try to continue with another way to make money. So with that being said, guys, now what I wanted to do is to get started with the actual Shopify section. So first of all, what I wanted to do, now that I have an actual Shopify store, which is actually really simple, just create an account, choose an email, provide a phone number, like really simple. You don't want to focus a lot in that. Let's focus into the actual dropshipping store. Let's go directly into the actual field stuff. So let's go into our actual home review, into the dashboard. This is how it's going to be looking the first time you are here into Shopify. So now here where it says setting, I'm going to go and scroll a little bit down where it says add apps. And here what I want to do is to look out for a free dropshipping supplier. So I'm going to scroll down and look out for Shopify App Store. So here I wanted to type a few keywords. So this keyword, that would be drop shipping. And here what I want to do is to make sure, first of all, where I wanted to actually get started with some drop shipping totally for free. So for example, I have some free plan available into DSOs. I have drop shipment, I have Pocket, I have SendDrop. That totally depends on what kind of stuff you want to use to get started. So for example, let's say that I wanted to get started with SendDrop. So I choose this option. And as you can see, free plan available, 7-day free trial, additional charge may apply. If I wanted to do this like for the next 3 months, I want to use an app that is totally for free. Not of course for the next 3 months. I want to have really stuff. So it's only free to install, so I don't want to use this. Let's try to use something else. So let's say for example, I want to use CA Dropshipping. Now C dropshipping is free to install, additional charges may be applied. This one is only set up because of course they're going to be taking a few money for the actual fee for the sales and all that, which I think is going to be really great. So I have the free to install, and there's no actual stuff here to be charged off. So let's go into add application, and I need to go directly into just getting into install, which is actually into the upper side, install application. So this part is going to be really easy. I'm going to skip this part because it's really easy. I just need to create an account and to log in and authorize this one into Shopify. So let's go into next, login, authorize, blah. So let's go in and skip this part. So you may be seeing something like this. It says authorization success. So I want to never mind me again, hit into the X mark. And lastly, what we wanted to do is to choose the actual product that you want to sell to make some drop shipping. It's actually really easy to make the actual importing. So let's go into click into this logo of CA Dropshipping, and as you can see, have all categories. So here, what I want to do is to choose the one that says free store, for example. And I have the where to see come. I don't want to look around there. I just want to be focusing into a product that we can start to sell. Let's say, for example, that I want to get started with some, I don't know, maybe some hats or whatever. So let's go into bags and shoes. I'm gonna hit here, and I have now a lot of stuffs here. So as you can see, there's a lot of products. Let's go into, let's say this one. I'm going to go into add to QE. All the elements that you want to add into your store, you want to choose add to QE. So I'm going to choose, let's say for example, this one, and I'm going to choose this one as well, and I'm going to choose this one as well. So once you have successfully done that, let's go all the way up, locate QE, and the 3 elements are already imported there into your account of CJ Dropshipping. So I want to choose the 3 products. In my case, there are only 3, and I want to list all of them manually, or we can choose auto listing. So here into auto listing, what you wanted to choose is the actual price where you wanted to actually start to sell. So let's go for the store. Here's my actual store, your price, and I want to choose an actual price. Let's say, for example, 23, or choose recommended listing price if you don't know how to get started here. And lastly, we go into confirmed. So it says status pending, pending, and pending. So after that, after we have just choose an actual price, the store name, the shipping from, the shipping method, I'm going to go back into my actual Shopify store. I'm going to click into the X mark. I'm going to locate my product. And as you can see, here is going to appear my actual product. As you can see, this one are only like myself that I just did before. And I want to go back and just wait a few seconds until this one says listing succeeded. So let's go back here. I'm going to reload this one. And there we go. As you can see, we have the product, the status, the inventory, the type, and all that. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to be seeing what the CJ Dropshipping did for us. So they actually imported a title into the actual customer. So just to make sure that we are actually okay to get started with the actual dropshipping, I can go here into my products, and here where it says connection, I want to make sure that both of them are connected. So as you can see, the 3 of them are connected. These are the products inside my website of Shopify, and these are the product inside my CJ Dropshipping. So that means this is the actual price, this is the weight, the shipping from China and warehouse, the shipping method, the shipping cost, the amount, and there we go. So we are now ready to get started here. So in the actual CJ Dropshipping, we don't have to do absolutely anything here. I'm gonna go back here into my actual store. If you wanted to sell this, let's say for example for something, another price, you want to sell this like a little bit more cheaper or whatever, you can choose to do that. But in my case, I'm gonna just leave it like that. Actually, I'm gonna go back into my online store, and I want you to make sure that my stuff are now been listed into my actual store. So I'm going to go into online store, choose done, choose customize. I wanted to just scroll a little bit down and just make sure that my products are going to be listed here. So there we go. So lastly, in order to receive the money inside your Shopify, I'm going to hit down here into exit. You can customize this as you wanted to. I'm not going to be focusing a lot into customizing, be creative and all that. I'm going to just be focusing into get live to actually make money. So let's go into settings, and here what we want to do in order to start receiving money, you must have an active plan, and this one is not for a trial version. You want to have an actual active plan. That's the reason why I want you guys to try the 3 months for just $1, so you can see if it's let's say worthy for you or not. Once that you have already a plan already been active, you want to go here into payments, and here into payments you want to choose an actual provider that can be enabled to accept payment methods in your actual country. So let's say for example that I choose Stripe. Stripe is like a really great to receive the money, and I already have an account into Stripe. So what I just need to do is to sign into Shopify and go into continue, and it's going to be linked it automatically. So like really easy. And lastly guys, I'm gonna go and scroll a little bit down, look out for taxes and duty, and here you want to make sure that you manage your tax collection of your actual tax charges and all that. And lastly, I have my policies. Here into my policies, I can add my own custom policies, the refund policies, privacy policies, terms of service. And if you don't know how to create this, you can get started with the template. So I'm going to select the one that says create from template, and boom. So Shopify is really accessible for beginners, for intermediate, for advanced people, and it's really great to get started by making some dropshipping into Shopify. So I think we have now covered the basics here. I mean, if you have any questions, you can leave it down below in the comment section, but I think we can now get started to actually start to sell stuff as a dropshipping using our actual web store, our actual website that it only costs us $1 for the next 3 months. So hopefully this was a very useful video for you guys here into Shopify. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. See you soon.